If you have a lot of tightness in your lower body, everyday activities that seem like they should be simple can start to become really challenging. For example, moving around your house and doing your regular chores, or getting into and out of your car, or even just putting on your shoes. These kind of activities can be really challenging if you have a lot of tightness in your lower body. So today, let's work on a very gentle and very beginner-friendly yoga practice to help you start improving your flexibility. My name is Zelinda, and I specialize in teaching yoga so that people with all kinds of bodies can participate and benefit. For this practice that we're about to do, you're going to need 2 chairs or maybe a chair and a step stool. That will also do just fine. Let's go ahead and get started. Please begin in a comfortable standing position, holding on to your chair. And you're going to stand with your feet a comfortable distance apart. And we're going to start by warming up the leg muscles so that they'll be receptive to stretching out here in just a little bit. So first we're warming up. On an inhale, elevate up onto your toes. Exhale, slowly lower your heels down. Again, inhale, all the way up. Exhale, slowly down. We're going to do 3 more. Inhale, smoothly up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Here's the last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Next, let's start to work on some forward folding so we can start stretching out the back side of the body. So stand a little bit away from your chair, far enough that you can extend your arms without running into the chair. And then on an inhale, bring your arms forward and up. Exhale, bend your knees and bring your hands to rest on the back of the chair. Inhale, strengthen your leg muscles. Come up. Exhale, now just your arms are moving forward and down, just like that. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, bend your knees, hands rest on the chair. Strengthen your leg muscles. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms forward and down. Let's keep going. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. You may feel some stretching happening here in the back of your body. Strong legs. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms forward and down. We're doing 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms forward and down. Here's the last one. Inhale. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms move forward and down. Next, we're going to use the 2 chairs to work on stretching out in the hips. So please have a seat toward the front edge of your chair. You're going to put your second chair in front of you or a step stool if you have one. Either one will work just fine. So you're sitting up toward the front edge of your chair. Let your feet be a little bit wide so you have a sturdy and stable foundation, and lengthen your spine. Just take a moment here and see how you're feeling. Take a few breaths. Notice if your hips feel comfortable, if your legs are all right. Okay, so we're going to work on stretching out in the hips. And let's start with a gentle version, and if it's too easy, then you can progress to a little bit of a stronger version. But what we're going to do is lift up the left foot as if you're going to cross your foot over your ankle, but put the side of the foot on the chair that's in front of you and see how this feels for you. For some people who have tight hips, you'll immediately start feeling some stretching happening here in your left hip. And if that's the case for you, this is your correct posture and you can stay right here. If this is easy and you want to try something that's a little bit more challenging, go ahead and bring the side of your foot up onto your right knee. See how that feels for you. If it's fine, you can stay here. If you realize this is too much, then go ahead and go back to putting your foot on your chair. Regardless of where you place this foot, you've got some options. So I'll just go with this version. The first option is sitting casually. So this is a little bit of a rounded spine, and this is a little bit of a gentler version of stretching out your hip. If you're interested in more challenge, you can lengthen your spine. And if this too feels easy and you're comfortable taking it a little bit further, what you can do is start to work on folding forward. And so you're just kind of reaching your chest forward, and you only want to go as far as when you start to feel a little bit of stretching happening in this hip. This definitely should not feel painful. Everything that we do in the yoga practice should feel comfortable and manageable. All right, we've been holding this one long enough, so go ahead and come on back up and release this foot down to the floor, and then we'll switch over to the other side and do the exact same thing. So start by putting the side of your right foot up onto the chair or step stool. If this is easy, then you can progress to bringing your foot up onto your knee. And then regardless of which one you choose, decide what you're going to do with your spine. Do you want to remain relaxed? Do you want to sit upright for a little more challenge? Do you want to start folding forward for a lot more challenge? So pick your version. We'll stay here for a little bit and just breathe. And please know that the two sides of the body can behave very differently. So you may find one is much tighter than the other, and that's totally normal. We're still going to work on them in the same way. Okay, when you're ready, go ahead and come on up from this, set your foot down, and just shake your legs out a little bit. Just rock your knees from side to side. And then we're going to work on stretching out the backs of the legs a little bit. And again, this is very customizable depending on how your body is feeling. So I'm going to just move this a little farther away, and you can move your chairs as far away from each other as you need to accommodate the length of your legs. So when you're ready, you're going to bring your left foot up onto the chair. And you'll find here again that there's different things you can do with your spine. So if you bring your leg up and you say, wow, that's super tight, it might be a good idea to lean back. And this is perfectly fine. You can do some gentle stretching in the back of your leg. If you feel like this is easy and it's okay for you to sit upright, maybe with a rounded spine, you can do this. For a little more challenge, lengthen your spine. And for more challenge still, you can start to work on folding forward. Just rest your hands down someplace to give you some support. We'll stay here for just a little bit longer, your version that feels like just the right amount of challenge without being painful. And so as you hopefully continue to do this yoga practice daily or maybe every other day for a few weeks, you'll most likely find that each time you do it, you become a little bit more flexible. And then eventually you can start to give yourself more challenge, and then you can look for the next level video that I put out so you can continue working on your flexibility. All right, let's go ahead and come up out of this, set this foot down, and then we're going to switch over to the other side. Right leg comes up. Decide what you need here. Do you need to lean back? Can you sit upright? Can you lengthen your spine? Can you fold forward? Pick yours. We'll stay right here and breathe. We all start somewhere, so please don't worry if you're currently at the stage of needing to lean back. You will be making progress very soon. It's just a matter of practicing consistently. All right, whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and release this one. The foot comes back down onto the floor. Once again, shake your legs out a little bit. And then we're going to move to standing again for the last two postures. Go ahead and stand up. And we only need the one chair now, so you can move one out of the way. And we're going to stand behind the chair just like we did before. And the next thing we're going to work on is focus not only on the legs, but the whole backside of your body. So what you're going to do is bring the heels of your hands onto your chair, stretch your fingers forward, and walk your feet back. They don't have to go very far. Just walk them back far enough that you start to feel some stretching in the back of your body. You might feel your legs, or you might feel your back or your shoulders. Wherever you're feeling some stretching is perfectly fine. That just happens to be your tightest spot. And you can stay here and work on that for a little bit. Just keep breathing. And then when you're ready for a break, you can walk forward, Bring yourself back up to standing upright. Shake yourself out a little. We're going to do that 2 more times. So when you're ready, heels of the hands on the chair, walk your feet back as much as you're comfortable. You can definitely keep your knees bent. Stretch out the back of your body. Maybe one more breath here. All right, when you're ready, walk forward, shake yourself out a bit. And we're going to do one more round. When you're ready, walk your feet back. You may even start to find your flexibility improving by this 3rd round. Think about reaching your hips back, lengthening out your upper body. Breathe smoothly. Okay, when you're ready, walk forward. Bring yourself back up to standing upright. Next, I'm going to show you how to stretch out these muscles in the front of the thighs. These are called the quads. And I'm going to show you 2 different versions, a gentler version and a stronger version. If you think you want to do the gentler version, please take a moment to go grab a belt or a towel. You'll need that to stretch out these muscles. Okay, so I'm going to show you the stronger version first. Please take a hold of your chair and then stand on one foot. Bend the opposite knee and then reach back and see if it's possible to take a hold of your foot. If it is, you're just going to stay right here. Hopefully this is comfortable enough, giving you a little bit of challenge, but not too much. And you can just stand upright and breathe so that you can give this muscle a little bit of time to stretch out. If you find that it's not possible to reach your foot, that's perfectly fine. Grab your belt or your towel and just fold it into a loop. And we're going to use it kind of like an extension of your arm. And you're going to, in this loop, you're going to place your foot. And then you can pull up on the top end of it to bring your leg to that position that gives you just the right amount of stretch in the front of your thigh. And then you can stay right here and breathe. And then whenever you're ready, go ahead and switch over to the second side. Hold on to your chair. Stand on one foot, bend the opposite knee, and then find your version of the stretch for your quads. Smooth inhales and exhales. Okay, and then when you're ready, go ahead and release that, and you can shake your legs out a bit. You did it. Very good job. You've gotten through this whole yoga practice and hopefully you're feeling a little bit more limber in your lower body. Like I mentioned earlier, I would recommend that you take a few minutes out of your day, every day for about the next week or 2, and do this little bit of yoga practice. You'll start to find that your flexibility is improving and that you're able to do your everyday tasks with more ease. When you're ready to take it to the next level, please keep an eye out for my next level video to start working on more flexibility in your lower body. Thank you for practicing with me, and I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're interested in information about how you can work with me, or if you're interested in supporting my channel, please see the link to my Patreon, which you can find in the description box below. I'll see you soon.